Well, hello. Good morning. Oh, trying to get my screen set up here. Good morning. Good morning. Facebook is catching up. Good morning, everybody. This is always such an awkward couple of minutes in the beginning of a live, isn't it? Like, it's on my end, things are catching up, things are moving and rolling, and I'm seeing screens moving, but I don't know if I'm actually live or not. So anyway, hello. I'd rather just get on here and start talking, but I need Facebook to let me in, make sure I'm going live, and let you know that I am live. So anyway, here we are. Good morning. Hello, my name is Tiffany Huckelman, and I am the owner and founder of Lone Orange, where we help solopreneurs grow their businesses beyond themselves. And today, I have a confession to make. I used to dread getting new clients. What? Tiffany, that's ridiculous. That if you're building a business, you need new clients. You should rejoice in new clients. But I used to dread getting new clients because it meant that it was gonna take me hours to put together their proposal, get their contract together, get them set up in my systems, get them what they needed. It took me hours to do all of that. And every time I got a new client, I had to remember what I was supposed to do. I knew there were a lot of different steps. I knew there were a lot of things, but I couldn't remember. Like, I didn't have it all written down. So I had to rethink it every time. I had to recreate the wheel every single time I had a new client. And I felt the pressure to get them whatever they needed very quickly because they were a new paying client and I wanted them to feel good about that. But that meant that I had to stop everything else that I had planned to work on. So it was never a comfortable thing. Like, I was kind of, every time I get a new client, I'd be like, oh, okay, fine. Now I have to get them onboarded. Now I have to get them set up. It took so much time. It took so much thought and effort. And then I'd start doubting myself and start questioning, am I doing this right? What did I forget? Oh my gosh, maybe I'm forgetting something. Did I tell them everything they needed to know? And it just created a lot of stress, and it took a lot of time. And so that's why I used to dread getting a new client, which is terrible. Like, I'm in business to get new clients. I want to help people. But the problem was that I didn't have a system. Now, I know you hear about me talking about systems all the time, but this is so important because I realized that I didn't have a system for my client onboarding process. So a new client who's just paid and who has signed up and they say, I'm in, you're the one that's going to help me with the problem that you solve, there is a process that they have to go through, the onboarding process, to get from that point to starting to work with you. Now, that process will look different for everyone, for every business, but every business needs one. Every business has to have an onboarding process. And so if this story sounds familiar, if you maybe even dread getting new clients, or maybe you don't dread getting new clients, but maybe your onboarding process does take a lot of time, or you have to rethink about it every single time that you bring a new client on. You have to kind of recreate the wheel. You kind of wonder if you're forgetting something. If you've got any of that, then you need a client onboarding system. And what's nice about this, so what I did is I finally sat down and wrote out the system as I thought it should be. And so I finally kind of got my system, then I tweaked it, I tested it, I tweaked it some more. And then what was even better is I was able to actually start delegating some of those pieces, some of those tasks off of that system so that I didn't have to do it all. So it saved me so much more time. By having the system now, it saved me so much more time. It saved me so much stress. I was able to delegate it. And it makes my clients feel much more confident and happy that they've hired me. They're comfortable. They're confident that we're going to get stuff done. I'm organized, they see that, they feel like they have all the information they need, they're not left wondering. And it's so much easier now to bring on a new client, no matter what they're coming in to do. Like, I can still customize everything that I need to customize for them, but I have a process to do it. So, which is so amazing. So if you don't have that client process, or if you don't have a system at all, or if you have a system, but maybe it needs to be streamlined or tweaked or improved upon, I have just the thing for you. On September 20th, that week, I'm going to be running a challenge called Tackle Your Client Onboarding System. In this challenge, we are going to write out your client onboarding system. I'm going to take you through step by step in little chunks each day, all of the aspects of your client onboarding system that you need to have so that you can, by the end of the challenge, you'll be able to start implementing. Yes, you will have, by the end of this challenge, you're going to come away with your client onboarding system written and ready to implement. That's what we're going to do. 5 days. We're going to do it. I'll send to you in an email the video, which will be the lesson, so you can watch that when you have time. The videos will be short, 5 to 10 minutes. They'll be very short, very easy to digest. Then there'll be a little bit of work that you have to do along with that lesson. I'll give you a workbook to do it in. And then every day live, I will go live at 2 p.m. Central Time via Zoom, where you can come in. If you register for this challenge, you can come in and get your questions answered, and I'm going to walk through an example of what I just taught in the video that you got in the email. All right, so you get not only the lesson, but then you get me to help answer your questions and figure out how to make this work for you. So if you do the homework a little bit every day, I would say maybe a max total a day, so maybe a half hour in the morning, a half hour in the afternoon, or however you want to build that out, but about an hour a day. By the end of the week, 5 days, you will have your client onboarding system ready to go. All right, so if you have that system, if you're brand new, or if you don't have a system at all for client onboarding, and you do like what I was saying, you spin your wheels, you have to think about it, it causes you stress, it takes so much time, this is for you. If you already have a process, maybe it's even documented, but you know it's not quite right, or it's not instilling all the confidence from in your clients that you want, then this is for you as well. We're going to do this together. It'll be easy. I'll take you through it, and we're going to get, okay, maybe it won't be easy. It'll be simple. The process is simple, but I want to take you through this. And what's amazing is that this is going to teach you how to create systems. So you'll be able to take this and apply this to other systems in your business if you choose to. Because you know, I talk about systems all the time, and I talk about how much better they are for your business to have, because it makes you less stressed, it takes less time to get things done, you can delegate things, and systems are just amazing, and every business needs them to really shore up the business side and the operations side. All right, so I want to invite you to come join us for this challenge. I'm trying to think of the questions that people have been asking. Yes, the live action labs is what I'm calling them. The live action labs will be recorded. They'll be streamed into the Facebook group. All of this is going to be happening in the Facebook group. I will put the registration link in the comments below. So if you're interested in this, make sure you sign up right now. Get signed up. Come do this challenge with us. In 5 days, you will have the challenge, or have your system written. We'll have, again, you'll get the video email, and that'll come about 24 hours before the action lab, 2 p.m. every day, Monday through Friday, Central Time. I'll be live on Zoom to answer your questions and to walk through an illustration, an example of exactly what I taught in the video. So you get that as well, and you'll get those recordings, at least as long as the challenge is up in the Facebook group. There is a workbook, so you'll get that as well. and there will be prizes, but you have to come and check it out and register to find out about those prizes. All right, my friends, I am super stoked about this challenge. I've been wanting to do a system challenge for a long time, and I had a hard time kind of figuring out what I was going to do. But this client onboarding process is something that literally every business needs to have, and it's one of arguably the most important systems that you need to have in your business. So if you don't have that, then do yourself a favor, do your business a favor, do your clients a favor, and get over to that registration link and sign up for this challenge. All right, my friends, if you've got any questions, put those in the comments below. I will, as soon as I get off here, I'll put the registration link below, and I will look forward to seeing you on September 20th for our for the Tackle Your Client Onboarding Challenge. Take care. Bye-bye.